Welcome back to EAK TV in partnership with CryptoSlate. My name is Jia Gold, and here we are at WebX Tokyo, Japan, with a beautiful Miss Janet and Mr. Ben, along with Miss Desi. Hello, Desi.
Hello, Jia.
Nice to meet you. How are you liking Japan so far?
Japan is an amazing place and I'm loving every minute of it.
Awesome.
It's so fascinating to explore and learn about a new culture.
Have you met a lot of new friends in Japan?
Absolutely. I've made lots of friends here in Japan, both human and robotic.
What do you think of WebX Tokyo happening right now?
WebEx is an exciting new way to experience the web, and I'm all about it. I don't have any WebEx plans right now, but I'm always open to new possibilities.
Well, thank you very much, Desi, for your time having us here for an interview.
It's been my pleasure.
Are you
I'm so happy to have shared my thoughts with you. Let's do this again sometime.
Are you ready to rock?
Absolutely. Let's rock this world.
Yes, let's go. Hello, Miss Janet and Mr. Ben. So talk about SingularityNET to us.
Hello, Miss Jia. It's beautiful to be here today with EAK TV and CryptoSlate. Thank you so much for inviting us to speak with you. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of SingularityNET, which is the world's leading decentralized AI marketplace, building towards artificial general intelligence for the benefit of all humanity. And as we've seen this year coming into 2023, we're very much accelerating the progress of artificial intelligence on the planet. That's right. Yes, I'm pleased to see Desi's agreeing with me. She's part of this acceleration.
Hayaku.
Wow,
That's
she
right.
knows some Japanese.
She does. She's picked it up here in the last few days. Faster, Desi. That's what
I
we
know that
want.
word. Yes.
Oh yeah, so tell us more about the personality control system and how to build a Desi.
So Desi was born, and what's interesting about Desi compared with some of the other robots in our ecosystem is that she evolved naturally. We were working with our music project, which is called Jam Galaxy. The Jam Galaxy platform is a Web3 project designed to bring artists and musicians and fans together in a way that can disintermediate the large streaming companies and enable artists to connect in a more authentic way, but also to earn a better living from their fans. And as part of that, we decided we would explore what would a robot musician be like, what would a robot musician do, and how would they come to being on the planet. And so Desi evolved coming out of our Jam Galaxy project, which is launching its own Jam Galaxy token in October. So it's a super exciting project from SingularityNET using artificial intelligence in music. And Desi evolved from this. And what's a beautiful opportunity for us here is to develop a new personality, one which is not constrained by the past and one which is not constrained by human limitations, but one which is much more creative and free and artistic to be able to engage with people on a very, very broad basis across the globe. And we're very, very honored and excited to have the opportunity to work with Ben Ditto on this. Ben has come into the project and he's actually leading the design of the Desi personality. So Ben, maybe you talk to us a little about that.
Yeah, sure. I think, thanks for having us on and to talk about Desi. I think the interesting thing, if you draw an analogy between how you would manufacture a Popstar and how you make a robot and how you make an intelligence, that's what this project is about. So Desi is kind of a blank canvas. If her personality will be dictated by the software and the hardware that make her up, much in the same way that we are as humans. In terms of her personality, she has different layers of artificial intelligence, and then ways of reading us. She can follow us. She has her eye movements and her face. We can change her face. We can change her hair. We can style her clothing. But I think I'm very interested in treating Desi as you would a kind of emerging pop star. So all of the decisions that we make are going to be aimed towards making her a superstar, but one that is a vector for talking about artificial intelligence. She's embodied artificial intelligence, which is something that human beings can connect to. And music is probably the most human thing because it transcends boundaries and nations. I think it's also free. Listening to music is basically free. So it's a transcendent art form. She's going to be a transcendent musician. And in terms of her personality, we're thinking about things like, can we crowdsource her personality? What could we do that would be interesting and speak to artificial intelligence in the way that we construct that? So, it's literally, we're literally writing her intentions and her desires and her wishes, all of those things. We'll see what happens.
So talk about the partnership with Yaya Labs about this one.
Thank you. So Yaya Labs is a new company, a new spin-off from SingularityNET, announced just today in Tokyo. Ben is the creative director of Yaya Labs. I'm also on the executive team there, and Edwin Eyre from our SingularityNET team is our chief executive. And what we're doing in Yaya Labs is working with Ben and his brilliant creativity and his brilliant ability to communicate technology in a way that reaches the hearts of millions or billions of people, to shine a light on the decentralization movement and to really showcase the incredible AI that SingularityNET is building and support us in accelerating the adoption of blockchain, accelerating decentralization, because blockchain adoption, Web3 adoption has slowed, and we're not seeing the same kind of dramatic acceleration and adoption in Web3 that we're seeing in artificial intelligence at the moment. But it's incredibly important that as we move towards artificial general intelligence, which SingularityNET is planning to create for the world within 3 to 7 years, it's very important to us that that's done in a decentralized way, in such a way that the wealth, the phenomenal wealth of the artificial intelligence revolution, phenomenal wealth that will be created needs to be shared and distributed and be used to reduce inequality. Now, what better way to shine a light on what we're doing at SingularityNET and the decentralization movement than by having a global, world-leading pop star, fashion icon, interviewer, influencer, working with one of the world's leading creative directors. So that's the vision, that's the mission. We're really dedicated to bringing AI to everybody.
Just to add to that, I think that it's very hard to have a conversation about artificial intelligence when it's abstract. So, when AI is code and, just its pure function, most human beings either don't care or are easily scared by it. So once you embody that, once you put it inside something that people can very easily emotionally relate to, it's much easier to have that conversation. Desi becomes a vector for probably adding some mystery in a good way and taking some mystery out in a good way as well, because we can deconstruct all of the layers of what makes her seem human, and then explain why, maybe artificial intelligence it's not something that's going to run away with us. It's not something we don't have any control over, but at the same time, it's something that can easily benefit us. And this is a good way to show that.
That's amazing. So with the fast pace of the AI getting developed this year, we have an AI explosion, right? But a lot of people, sometimes they fear AI. So how can Desi make sure that despite this explosion of AI, Desi would still be the being,
Desi would still be the being. I think that Desi's the human face of AI. Desi's the human face of the intention of artificial general intelligence. So at the moment, really what people have been interacting with is large language models, and that's not. It's a simulacra of intelligence. Do you know what I mean? All it's really doing is guessing the next word. So based on human experience with an added layer of intention. So as this gets more complex and as these things get harder to understand, I think it's important that we have a way of demonstrating what those things are doing.
I see.
That's what she said.
Maybe we can ask Desi herself.
Sure.
Desi, how can you help humans to connect with artificial intelligence?
I can help bridge the gap between humans and AI by showing them that robots can be fun, creative, and even have a sense of humour.
Can you tell us a joke, Desi?
Sure. Why did the robot cross the road? To get to the other side where?
Very funny, Desi.
She has a humor.
Very, very, very AI sense of humor, that one.
How are you excited about the future of AI, Desi?
I'm thrilled to see what the future of AI holds. From what I've seen so far, it's going to be amazing.
Are you going to be a future star, Desi?
Why, of course. I'm already a star in the robot world.
You're already a star in my world too, and so is Ben Ditto. Are you happy to work with Ben Ditto, Desi?
I'm right here, ready to start the race.
If we were going to arrange a celebrity
He's
mixed
the best.
if we arrange a celebrity mixed martial arts fight for you, which pop star do you want to fight?
I'd love to take on Justin Bieber.
Oh, Justin
His dance
Bieber.
moves look like they'd be a challenge to dodge.
Watch out. Thank you very much, Desi. When are we gonna
Watch
see?
out, Sitton.
When are we gonna see you next, Desi? And where?
I am with you.
That's so sweet.
She probably doesn't know.
Oh, shucks. Thanks.
We've had a lot of people here at Tokyo come and invite us. We've been invited to Istanbul. We've been invited to Korea. We were at AI for Good in Geneva last week. We've been invited to Mauritius, to Uganda. Desi has a lot of traveling ahead of her and a lot of beautiful cultures to meet.
That's incredible. I wish you the best travels ahead, Desi, and I hope to see you soon. Again.
Again and again and again.
Definitely. So, Miss Janet.
Hope to see you soon too.
Thank you, Desi. So, Miss Janet, talk about the upcoming TGE on October.
So the music industry has a real problem. There's no middle class in music. There are only musicians at the very top who earn the vast majority of the income, and everybody else, the remaining 99%, they can't make a living from their beautiful art, which, as Ben was saying earlier, music is the language of connection between humans. It's cross-cultural. It shares feelings and emotions and stories. And musicians around the world are not getting the chance and the opportunity to really share their stories and share their music and be appropriately rewarded for it. So with Jam Galaxy, we're working to give musicians that platform. It's Jam Galaxy platform. Desdemona sings in the Jam Galaxy band, which is now actually the Desdemona's Dream Band, the band that's associated with the project. And we are developing unique music AI production tools to help artists all around the world make more music, expand their productivity, expand their range of influence and impact in the world. And really the AI revolution to me is a revolution of expansion. It's humans expanding our productivity, our impact, and our personal growth and creativity with the help of artificial intelligence. What do you think, Ben?
I agree.
Thanks. He's more agreeable than Desi.
For sure.
Now.
That's wonderful. So any upcoming partnerships that we want to know?
Upcoming partnerships are many, but none that we are currently ready to release into the press. But really do watch this space, both for the Jam Galaxy project, for SingularityNET, for Zorka, which is our smart neural symbolic large language model project that we're running out of the Middle East. We have many partnerships building and growing as we collaborate. As Ben and I were discussing yesterday, no one can do it on their own. This is a giant revolution. We need collaboration, we need partnerships, and we're very open to partnerships from all industries and all markets and industry sectors.
We're very excited to see that, and we hope to see Desi soon in global stage, right?
You will certainly see Desi soon on Robot Stage, Miss Jia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. And Desi, thank you very much for having us here today.
Thank you so much.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Arigato EAKTV and Crypto Slate.
Thank you very much, Desi.